Previously on American Truck Simulator. That is just amazing. Oh, God. God, don't smash into anything. Christ, that was terrible. Wow, okay. Bad driving. Bad driving, you know, I miss. It's kind of cool. Drifting across the road. The road's not straight, you see, so I'm drifting across and struggling to keep it straight as I go. Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. So, what's happened so far? Well, first off, we were almost into Texas, but then we weren't in Texas because the world's changed and it's put me back, guess what, in Roswell. So I'm back in Roswell. Actually, it's probably not a bad thing because I think I was in Last Cruise. So really, to finish this off this way, I need to get out to Hobbs and then probably Odessa. So that gets us into to Texas itself. I always think whenever I hear Odessa, though, I always think of the Ukraine. Actually, to be honest with you, that's what I think of with that one. San Angelo. Oh, there we go. Some interesting places. Junction. Somebody just named it Junction. Victoria. Maybe like the Falls. San Antonio. Is Austin the main headquarters? I don't know. Great. Do you know? I love some of these names because they take me back to older games when I was a kid, when we played the game called Trans Am. We used to drive across America, and one of the things used to go to Wichita. I remember that. Wichita. That's Wichita Falls there. But anyway, Del Rio. It's a big state, this. It's called the Lone Star State. Why is it called the Lone Star? Is it like it's the first state? Would that be why it'd be the first? I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but we will find some more things out when we get in there. So what we're going to do is try and get to Hobbs from Roswell because we've been sent back there with our little truck. So hopefully we can do that. We've also got a little email, which is probably going to tell us all about special transports in Texas. What's Texas? TK, is it? TZ? T something or other. Where are we? Anyway, there they are. Yeah, TX. So these are the new places you can take large travel from. It's very few times that the email actually comes into play is when they tell me about upgrades. So I've got new upgrades available as well to my trucks. And I have new versions of trailers available to upgrades to my trailers as well. We don't need any of those things. What we want to do is we want to find a job. So let's go to the job market and let's go for the it's dismantled. It's detached my trailer as well. Let's reattach my trailer. So let's go to trailer management and sort that out. Trailer manager. There we go. My dry van. Let's attach that again. Use. Yes, I want to use that. There we go. Okay, I have selected it. So we've got, actually, to be fair, let's have a little look at our driver as well, because I don't know what he's doing. Is he making us some money? He's making us pennies. But anyway, he's making us some money along the way anyway, so we've got some of it. If I see him a bit off, by the way, or see him a little bit out there sometimes, it's because I'm a little bit high on prescription medication. I managed to damage my back again, but I am dosed enough that I can actually sit for a little while, so that's why I'm hoping to do a little mission. So anyway, job market. Let's go to the cargo one. Didn't hurt it badly, just hurt it a little bit. So hopefully I won't do any major damage here. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Hobbs, dried fruit, 2 Hobbs, and then from Hobbs we can go on. That is perfect. Let's do that little job. That's I couldn't have been better actually, to be honest with you, finding that. Look at that. What's that? What truck's that? That's a really cool looking machine there. Got the music turned up a bit high actually. We'll turn it down a touch. Just a little bit, because it's a little high. Got a cup of coffee though. Everything's high at the moment. Coffee's high. I'm high. Prescription drugs are good, but sometimes it's a bit rough. But anyway, let's have a little coffee. Oh, lovely. Right, yeah, I was really quite looking forward to getting on with this game, and actually having a break off. Let's press the button and have a quick look at the outside of it. I was really looking forward to driving on from where I was, but it doesn't really matter because we're kind of closer now. So I'm okay with that. So here's my slightly larger. Do you know what? I know I got the garage larger. I just didn't realise I got the garage larger. Looks so cool. Truck headquarters. Look at that. That's my headquarters. Looks like a cool place to work. I'd work for me. I'm a cool boss. I'd work for me. I flop restaurant. All right. Let's have a little look out here. Can't see through the blooming mirror though. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so we'll try and push out here first. Look at that. There's some stunning trucks. It's a big one. If I press, is it F for hazards? Will they let me out a bit easier? Will you let me out? Is everybody going to let me out? Come on. Is that the car that Walter White had in Breaking Bad? Thank you, people. Off we go. Pull over to the other side of the road. Look at this. Roswell, New Mexico. Is there an Area 51 in this game? Is there an Area 51? I don't think I've ever seen it. I know there's lots of focus on the actual sort of aliens when you're in Roswell. There's like a little store that you can go to and a scenic sort of sign place. But I don't know. I don't know if there is an actual an alien place. Alien place. That's really kind of narrows it down, doesn't it? No, it'll be a military base, won't it? I watched somebody on the Microsoft simulator, the flight simulator. I watched somebody land at what is Area 51, but there wasn't an awful lot there. It was just a very straightforward sort of air base. There was not a lot of what I would call sort of special. I don't know what you expect to find there, really. Let's be honest. I don't actually know what you'd expect to find in Area 51, other than obviously it's an air base. I think that's what you expect to find in it. Look at this. Good morning. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. If I could drive straight, that would be handy. I was thinking about trying to get my steering wheel out again, because I've got a steering wheel, but the problem with the steering wheel is the pedals are really rubbish on it. It's not very good, my particular one. I just spent a fortune on it. It was about 120 quid. It's really not got an awful lot of use, which is a shame, because there's something great about using the right peripheral for the right job, but not really had a chance to do that. So how's your week been? Mine has been very, very unexciting. I've been out a few times, but mostly chauffeur driven, because I'm sore and uncomfortable, and it was just not feasible to do any other way. And then the rest of the time I've actually been working effectively from home. Which isn't too bad, but most of it was spent on my back, which is naff. It's not as bad, I don't think, as it was last time round, but it's still not great. It's not. The problem is, I wouldn't mind, but I helped and hurt myself, and that's the thing. There should be notices in the office saying "Do not lift anything," but I hate seeing people struggle. There was somebody struggling, so I helped lift, and it wasn't even that heavy. So I wouldn't mind. That's the thing, though. It's the very little things. It's like as my chiropractor suggested. She said, it's like the weightlifter who can carry tons normally. He can lift up all these things and then goes home and brushes his teeth and hurts himself. Which I guess is a good analogy, realistically. That's the nature of the beast, right? Where's this blooming thing needed me reversing to? I can't see where I need to be. Oh, it's over there. It's over there behind this crops sign. S-crops. I'm going to assume that's Super Crops. There's a man here looking at his, what's them? Oh, what are they called? They've got some special name. They're for agitators, aren't they? For making the soil more, I don't know, wakes it up, doesn't it? So the plants can grow in it. It's called agitators. Right, so let's reverse this big old beast. So we've got to get this big old beast I say big old beast, it's teeny actually. It's a very small truck, a very small box. We've got to get reversed into one of these. Now I got the Texas add-on. I don't know if you did as well with the bonus of the paints as well. So I've got the Wild West paints, but I haven't got any money to buy these Wild West paints. So I've got a little bit of money, but not a massive amount to buy these things with. But yeah, the Wild West paints. I'm kind of looking forward to applying one of those actually to one of these vehicles. I'm so kitsch, aren't I? I really am. I keep putting the I keep going with the sort of approach of the approach of sort of just doing what I would call Wild West Americanisms on it. I think that's the thing as well. I mean, I suppose even the developers of this did the same sort of thing, didn't they? So right, so we're reversed in nicely in there. That's cool. I'll take that. Press the engine off. Let's load this thing up. I do need some diesel. I've just spotted that, but we'll go through that in a second when we get the timing. So, if you look at the bottom right corner, we've got the speed, which is 0 miles per hour. We've got the gear we're in, which is a reverse 1, but it's fine. We're going to accelerate away now. I'll put the lights on. Reverse 1 or automatic 1 now. Then we've got the truck itself, the amount of damage to the truck. Then we've got the diesel, which is quite low. We must look for somewhere we can get some diesel from. Then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red, and I cry a lot. And then we've got the envelope itself, which is the one where I was talking about before, which is really, really, really underused. It's only really used when we've added DLC, which I've just done. Obviously, the Texas DLC is in there. I was hoping there's no cars underneath me. I didn't see any there. So the Texas DLC was added there, and then of course we've got the time, which is 8 PM at night, and then below that we've got the little red flag for the waypoint, which is basically saying that we're going to be in at 10:12. Oh, did I go on the red? Yellow? No, I read the red. I thought I'd gone on the yellow. 10:12 PM. It's 98 miles, 2 hours and 5 minutes game time-wise. I think we could probably make 98 miles on the diesel I've got, but then we'll have to find somewhere to do it. However, saying that, what have we got coming up here on the right-hand side? We've got something coming up on us. Just something here. What is this? Is this just a parking spot, or is it actually diesel? There's our alien there, by the way. No, it's just a repair place. Just a repair place. It says just a repair place with a truck carcass and a windmill. As you do. Truck carcass and a windmill in the driveway there. No wine. I'm gonna make a little drive here. See how I'm feeling? Now I could turn right here, but I'm not going to because I don't need to go right, but I could turn right on a red assuming that it was clear. What's that? Hotter burger. I don't know what hotter burger is. It sounds good. Wi-Fi and internet. Wi-Fi. Got a bit of Wi-Fi there going on. The old Wi-Fi and internet. Daily rates and weekly rates. Very good. Here we go, pulling away. Oh, it's a race. I'm winning. Just winning. I'm winning to the next set of traffic lights. Brilliant. And mind you, to be fair, he is carrying concrete by the looks of things. I know I've got some other stuff. And he's got a longer one than I've got. What's he driving? Is that Freight-Line? I think that's Freight-Line, isn't it? It's Freight-Line. I still think that there is some. I know the developers obviously are developing maps. Is the big one that they do. They sometimes redevelop areas as well, which I think is great. And I think it's lovely that the company is going so long. I'm sure I saw somewhere that said that the whole company SCS Software has been going on for like 35 years ish. That's a pretty impressive feat, to be honest with you. But the thing is, what I would like to say is about them is that they've done it. All right, now I can go on this, assuming there's nobody going my way. I can go. There we go, no trouble for me. Past the gallery. Anyway, so yeah, I mean they've been going quite a long time. I'm sure it's 35 years. I'm sure I saw a thing about them that said it was 35 years, which is a very, very long time to be going as a company. And obviously they've got gold in the sense of this game, but I do think they're missing. I know that there's a huge modding community out there, and people are building things and adding things to it and all this kind of stuff, and they're very unconcerned about that. But I think they're missing a trick with not allowing sort of, I don't know, other. I mean, I'm guessing that I know they have licenses with all these trucks, but I'm sure these truck companies wouldn't mind if they had some of the slightly older models that they've got, in there as sort of historical things. You could even call it like the 80s and 90s and even the 60s if you wanted, and have those trucks in there, because I think that would be fun. I really do. I think those historic vehicles would be quite a nice little touch, a little nod to us truck driving fans who came to it via truck driving. I came to it via these games. I didn't come to truck driving any other way. The only time I ever played a truck driving game back in the day was I used to play a game called Juggernaut on the ZX Spectrum. It's a little 8-bit computer. And it was top down, and you basically had to take loads from one place to the other, and it was extremely difficult to navigate and maneuver and whatever else. It's probably better for me nowadays, but it used to be called Juggernaut. It's a beautiful name for it, but a nice American style truck as well. Yeah, you drove a European one once you got to the game. It's hilarious because the front cover has this giant sort of American style truck with a nose, trying to avoid running over one of Britain's most loved hedgerow-loving creatures, the hedgehog himself. For my American friends, it's just like, imagine a porcupine but like really small and also extremely cute. So we got hedgehogs, and that's the. I remember this because my dad is actually an American, and he'd never seen a hedgehog before when he came to the UK. He thought they were deadly or dangerous when he was. My mum tells a story of how he'd spotted these things. And he's like, "What is that? What the hell is that?" Yeah, it was just a hedgehog. Little hedgehog, little spiny hedgehog. Lovely little creatures, to be honest with you. Lovely. Apart from the fleas, of course, because they're covered in fleas. But that's just the hedgehogs use fleas to keep the spines clean. That's the nature of the beast. They don't have that many fleas, by the way, but they do have fleas. Right, I'm drinking my coffee before I move on. I'll move it on while I'm drinking coffee. Hang on. Okay, let's move. Stay green. I did not run that. That was green when I crossed that. Used cars. Okay, over we go. Keep right. Turn left. Oh, I can go at the moment. Cool. It's American sky we've got on here, opposed to English sky. Or maybe Scottish sky, because it's a very Scottish name. Native American jewellery. That's what we got ahead. The flying raccoon. Exit now. It feels like that should be some kind of sightseeing event, shouldn't it? Next to a giant factory. I think it's some kind of cash lot round the corner from there, to be honest. Truck's getting a little bit worn. If you look at the truck picture there in that bottom right-hand corner, just a little bit next to the A11 for the automatic 11 gear, as you can see the tyres are getting a bit worn. It's probably about right, actually, I'll be honest. We have been doing a fair amount of trekking in this vehicle. It's got 2,000, nearly 300 miles. If you look at the other centre of that dash here, you can see it there at the top, 2,300. It will be 2,300 by the time we land. It's good. It's good. I hope you've all had a lovely week, though. I hope exciting things have happened for you, and that it's been interesting. As I say, mine's been very, very, very disinteresting, simply because I've been a bit uncomfortable. But as I say, prescription medication is really good. It does help. It helps me sit down for a little while. And to be fair, I'm feeling an awful lot more jovial than I was last time around. I've had chiropractors at me, I've had physios at me, all the good things that you require when you do these kind of things. I see the, and I mean, you may not be interested, but I was always a big fan of Dead Space, and Dead Space 2 was quite good, 3 was rubbish, they put microtransactions into it, and it basically spoiled the entire game. But Dead Space 1 was quite a good, I always thought it was quite a good survival horror, however, it doesn't really fit survival horror because you have to kind of walk around things. But anyway, I see the Calypso, is it Calypso? Yeah, I think it's Calypso Protocol has been released. I think that's what it's called. And it looks really good, but unfortunately with PC apparently it runs really badly. They haven't optimized it properly because they've heavily modified the Unreal Engine, and it kind of stutters and it's pretty horrible. Which is a bit of a shame considering it looks like a stunning game. However, to be fair, from what I've heard and what I've read a little bit about it, I haven't read all of it, there's very little in the way of kind of story. It's kind of you dumped in there and that's it. You're away. You're playing. Which is fine, but where's the story? I'm assuming there must be something underneath it. I imagine you could say the same about Scorn, which I really enjoyed playing. So I don't know. We'll see. We're driving through the night, 18 miles away. We get to Hobbs here. Hobbs, I love it. Hobbs. We get to Hobbs, and that's us. That's us done New Mexico. I'll have done the Land of Enchantment. The Land of Enchantment. Railroad. I assume those lights go on when there is actually something crossing. 66 miles per hour. Can do 70. I'm not doing 70. I am sleepy though, I'm afraid to say. This is why I'm saying if I sound a bit off, it's because I'm a bit sleepy and whatever else. I'm quite. And to be fair, I'm in quite good fettle regardless. You know, I am actually quite a happy bunny, realistically, even though I'm quite... There we go! Land of Enchantment achievement unlocked. Hobbs. Oh, it's got a blooming great electrical store there, isn't it? Charged. It's like driving past a gigantic Amazon depot. I'm going to move over now and save time. 555, divorce. Oh, we don't do that in the UK. I know how that works, though. It's numbers. The numbers are on your keypad. That's why we still have numbers and letters, should I say. Sorry, not numbers. Letters are on it, and you spell out basically divorce, and that's the number. It's clever. Don't do it. Don't really do it in the UK. I don't think I've ever seen that on a site, ever, in the United Kingdom. I get it. It's quite a good idea, but it never took off in the UK. I don't know if it took off anywhere else in the world, but it definitely didn't take off in the UK. We never spelt out things. I think there is one though that's very similar though, isn't there? There's you might have seen it. I think it's 3773, food, and it spells food. If you can be bothered to work it out, I think it's food. I don't know. I'm now gonna have to look it up at the display to see what it does. Does that do it on a? Yeah, does it? Does it do it on a mobile phone? If you got it on an American cell phone, does it do it on that? Wouldn't it be cool if they chased you? It'd be awesome. I'm thinking like I'm like going full Burt Reynolds here, Smokey and the Bandit, you know, getting chased. That would be awesome. Oh God, can you imagine doing that in this? That'd be brilliant. He had a Kenworth, didn't he? He had a Kenworth, didn't he? He had a Kenworth truck. It was a Kenworth truck. Oh, don't be daft. We'll go through Hobbs here. And there was a Pontiac Trans Am, wasn't it? Always fancied a Trans Am, but apparently they weren't a very good car. I mean, they look great, but I don't think they were a good car. Was it the second one and the third one? But Burt Reynolds was only in the second one, wasn't he? The first and the second one, and he wasn't in the third one. Third one was Cletus, wasn't it? Cletus. There's a Western name if I've ever heard one. So if it's clear this way, I should be able to turn. Yes, it is clear. Because even on the red, I still find that a bit of a bizarre... I don't know. I feel red lights should be stopped at, regardless. Oh, look. Bowling. Cool bit of neon there. Jazz. Jazz club. Jazz flute. Anchorman. That's the one. Going to Walbert again. And some used cars. Yeah, I definitely feel a red should be a red. Maybe I'm just a bit weird, but I definitely think a red should be a red. It just seems a bit odd not to be a red to be a red. Nice and wide there. Where do you want me to take it to? I'm going to handle it extra special, extra good for you. There we go. Let's get around the back. It's weird things are going through my head at this moment in time. It's honestly, it's things that I think of when I think of America. I think of things like Days of Thunder. Yeah, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Bit of Days of Thunder. And then I think of that silly thing. What was he called? Oh, what was the actor in it? Oh, you'll know him when I'm thinking about it. It was Will Ferrell, and the other one, wasn't it? It was where they did where they were also drivers in that kind of thing. The kind of thing was Shake and Bake. Do you remember it? Shake and Bake. And Will Ferrell's like, if you're not first, you're last. What's it called? Talladega Nights. Where the hell's Talladega? Talladega? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Apologies. But yeah, that one. Here we go. Swinging it round. You telling me that's not... Oh, it is. It is spot on. It is spot on. I was going to say, is that not in yet? Are we there yet? That's perfect. We'll get it unloaded. Perfect. Oh, another parking one. Achievement. Ching! 100k. I made 100k in deliveries. I probably have, actually, to be fair. Right, enthusiast. I'm an enthusiast. Right. Okay, let's... most important thing first is some diesel. So we finished Hobbs. Where can we get some diesel? Just up the road. So we'll get some diesel up the road, and then we'll bring up the map to see what we can do for I don't think we're particularly tired, but we want to get into Texas. So let's drive up the road. Yeah, I know. We're going. Calm down. We'll drive up the road, and we'll get that. What's the most American movie out there? I mean, if you're going to watch the most American movie, what movie do you think of when you think of the most American movie? I feel a need to watch some of these as well. Whatever you come up with, well, I'll try and find and have a watch because I'm not sure what I think the most American movie is. I love things like I do like the Michael J. Fox movies of the 80s. The Secret of My Success is an absolute classic in my mind, but it's also a picture of the rampant capitalism that's involved in that time, and the birth of the, I guess, I don't know if America had yuppies, but the UK had yuppies, and it's that kind of, rampant capitalism, spending and money beyond, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a good one. But I'm trying to think what if I had to choose one, what would be my, I don't know, my Americanism, my favourite Americanism. I'm not sure. Damn. Can you move out the way, please? Doesn't look like it's getting any fuel. Food Mart. I love the effect on the Food Mart where there is actually modelling inside, but obviously it's sort of a little bit faked. I like the plants. That's nice. Nice to see some flowers in a service station. I don't think I've ever seen flowers in a service station like right next to it. That's kind of a nice touch. I kind of like that. Let's see how much it takes to fill this thing up. How many gallons goes into it? It's a lot of gallons. 117 gallons. I don't know how much that is in $588. That seems very cheap. Right. I said I'd go find something to do. Let's just press the escape button. Let's find a job. We're not too tired yet, so it's perfect for another cargo job. What cargo job can we have that takes us from here into Texas? Oh, look! That one takes us into Texas to San Angelo. Abilene. Amarillo? Amarillo. I'm going with it. El Paso. That sounds just, honestly. That's where I need to go with my horse riding stuff. That's so cool. How far's that? That's a 3-hour journey. That's probably the one to go for. El Paso's probably where I should go to because it gets us right at the edge of the whole thing. But I kind of want to start my adventure right in the middle there. So let's go with that one. How long before it goes? 6 hours before it's gone. So we need to go from Hobbs to San Angelo. San Angelo. I love the mixtures of names here. There's all kinds, isn't there? There's all kinds of different naming going on. This just doesn't look good. Fair, I am going in this lane. So that was alright, even though I kind of caused everybody to go the wrong direction. I'm still a red. Still in red. So it's a bit of a shame. It's the middle of the night that we're driving into this place, but I don't think we can get away with anything other than that. At least I'll sleep, and the next thing we'll know is when we get there, it'll be a proper open sort of, you know, a proper day that we get to start on. So let's go to this place in Hob. Oh, back at the Walmart, the Warbert. I love the fact that it's called Warbert. Just gently doing it, gently going through. Aren't they one of the richest families, the Walmarts? Are they a very rich family? And I think they are. I think they're the billionaires, aren't they? Many billionaires. Okay, so it'll be around the back, I'm sure. Can't be around the front. Would help if I moved forward onto it. Right, let's have a little look at this. There's sugar. That's what we want. Take. Where are we getting the sugar from? Oh, it is on the front. I'm quite surprised by that, actually. I am. Quite surprised by that. Okay, round here. Little Walbert trucks. Bring your own truck or trailer and you basically you make yourself some extra money from doing that. 14,000 in the bank. Oh, I hate this. I'm going to lose sight of the back of the truck here in a second. But I'm going to properly swing it round. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. Can't even see what I'm looking at. Should look over my shoulder. Hang on a second. He says, accelerating like a lunatic. Can't see where we're at, but she's way over the wrong way now. Gone far too far over. You can see it in that mirror there, but we're close. I think we're close. I think we just need to straighten up here. Oh, we are. We're very close. Can we cheat it here by just getting into the lines? Nah, we're too far out. It was worth a little cheaty cheat. See if we could do that. Fantastic. Right, okay, let's do this. My brain's a bit squirrely now. I don't know whether it's more tired than it is anything else. I've not slept well for about 3 days. A bit of a struggle. On the old floor. Here we go. Squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Right, I'm going to push the button there, turn that off. And then we're going to press the button to load this thing. Not that you actually see anything, but we'll go outside. You see nothing when you're loading, which is a real shame if you ask me. Okay, we're loaded, and we've got 201 miles to go down there in the bottom right-hand corner. We've got the distance to the location, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Plenty of time, and plenty of time for us to rest. What? What did I hear? Oh, damn. I just hit something and got fined for it. Didn't even think I was that close to it. This is again brain being a bit squirrely, I think. Probably shouldn't be driving on the medication I'm on. At this moment in time, while I'm recording this, I haven't yet got to Eurotruck. I want to get to Eurotruck. What I want to do with Eurotruck, though, is I never numbered it. It just was a season that sort of carried on, and I think not numbering it has really affected things. And Hatman asked me a lovely question, and he's right, because I kept meaning to do this. I kept meaning to do a guide for those people who want to get into the game sort of, early on, and I've not really done that. I really need to do I need to do that is I need to do a bit of sort of, I guess I need to do a new Eurotruck and give them an example of how it works, if that makes sense. So I need to record bits of it. So the first things you do, then you'll drive around for a bit doing regular sort of quick journeys until you get enough money to allow you to borrow the amount of money that you need and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I haven't really went through that just on the Amber. Yeah, I haven't really had time to do that. I really do want to do one of those because you guys, in the comments have really you shaped the way that I play this game, and that's the important thing. I think those are the things that everybody needs to know. So it's your guide as much as it's my guide. Your guide as much as my guide, definitely, because you guided me with what to do. I mean, I was pretty much an absolute rank amateur with this when I started playing this. I was rank amateur. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm getting better. I never think I'm that good. But I'm definitely getting there. I don't know if I'm meant to be in that lane there. I think I should be. Seminole Hobbs. This is a dangerous road, isn't it? Very busy. Looks clear now, though. Look in every direction under the sun there. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Looky. Turn right on the next exit, I wish. Genuine American cuisine. That's so cool. Looks tasty. That looks really tasty. We're about to enter the Lone Star State, and I can't believe it's the middle of the night. There's Texas right here. State line. I feel a bit cheating. That I'm cheating you a bit here, but here we're entering it anyway. There, in the dark. We're definitely entering the state in the dark. Can't believe I hit something there. I think it's again tiredness kicking in a little bit there. Say, not recorded one yet for Eurotruck Simulator. I love Eurotruck Simulator a great deal. I think, and I'm enjoying the look. And I'm like the new truck that I got, the new Renault, the very basic bottom of the range Renault was really lovely as a truck. Motel. I am flagging though, unfortunately. I can feel it. I've got that video to do. Definitely got that video to do, and I'm sort of working my way towards straight on. This must be Seminole. Welcome to Seminole. Seminole. Don't know. Maybe pronouncing it completely wrong. Perfectly correct though to suggest that I should do that video. I really should. It's just getting around to getting time for it. Never feel I have enough time. I bet everybody feels that though, don't they, about the world? It's a bit that's that age-old thing, isn't it? It's like when you were a kid, you couldn't afford all the games you wanted, but you had all the time in the world to play them. So the ones you did play, you played to death because you had plenty of time for it. And now when you're old enough to afford the games you want, and you know that obviously there's about 4 billion sales from old Steam. Oh, there's a truck off the edge of the road there. You know, you don't feel like you can do that. You know, you can't have the time to do that. These are definitely little road tracks to abattoirs in the middle of you know, slaughterhouses and abattoirs for Texas chainsaw massacres. There's Leatherface's home, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm just making it up. A lot of debris on the edge of the road there. Somebody hit everything there. Can't get any more speed though. This has obviously got quite a heavy load. Bed's starting to feel low for sleep down the bottom right hand corner. Tell you the only other movie I can think of, and I'm thinking of other movies, you know, and was called Road Trip, wasn't it? Where he made his friend, used to make videos, and this is the days where he used to make videos and he used to send them in the post, you know, his friend, and it's only about 20 years ago that, you know, by the way, that movie, but he made a video for his girlfriend who was in another, she was in Austin, I think, that was it, they were going to Austin, anyway, oh wow, something going on there, she was in Austin. And he made a video for her because they were in Ithaca, weren't they? That was it. They were in Ithaca, which is New York, I think. Oh, Planet Donut looks flipping brilliant.
Go straight on.
I want a donut now. Flipping, look at that. I love a bit of neon.
Keep right.
Flipping brilliant. Prime Rib House. I want ribs now as well. Taco Kingdom. Starving. Anyway, so yeah, she was in Austin, in Texas, because I think it's in Austin in somewhere else, isn't there? Massachusetts, is that something like that? Anyway, so she was there, and he basically he's just sending videos of himself, you know, saying how he's doing at university in a long way. But then he cheated with some girl and recorded the whole thing because they thought they'd watch it back for fun. And his friend posted that to the girl in Austin. Yeah. I remember that one. That was Road Trip, wasn't it? Very, very, what the heck are we doing here? What are you doing? What are you thinking? I think I could sleep for a week now, though. I'm on a sleepy time. There's a couple of guys sitting outside at 1:23 a.m. Road things to be damaged, to be done. Road things to be done. Heading out of town. 129 miles to go. I assume that means we're coming to single lanes again shortly. Missed anything? I tell you what, this has been one of those episodes where when it's hard to actually, you know, get a decent picture of anything because it's like that out there. Windmills. Oh, it's a pink. Look, whatever the pink is. Is that another donut shop? I'm obsessed by donut shops now. What is that? Whoa, it's sort of weird going on there. What the heck's that? Whoa. I don't know. That seems really weird. So something weird going on there. Something weird going on there. Answers on a postcard below. Very strange. We used to do all kinds of things by post once upon a time. We used to play a game, a computer game, and we used to have to put the disc in the post, and then it was turn-based. So basically, I would do my move, and it would save to the disc, and I would send it in the post to my friend, and then he'd do his move, and he'd send it back again. Games took months to play. I mean, months, because this is kind of like a turn-based role-playing game. Months and months. Because nobody had modems, or we did have modems, but they weren't very fast, and because we didn't have very fast modems, we didn't really dial into the internet to do that kind of stuff. So we used to play physically by mail. God, I'm showing me age now. Oh, there's road works going on. We're still trundling nice and neatly, though. Nice and neatly through the countryside. My Mack truck. Got another one, obviously, with the other guy. He's currently getting better as a driver. We need to get enough money that we can get another one, though. I think that's the answer, though. I don't know whether we should get another loan to get another truck. Should really have a third one in service. Oh, yeah, slow down. That's a truck stop and a half there. It's a really big one. Oh, stop, stop, stop! Oh, God, that was close. It was well over the line. Traffic lights out of nowhere. Oh, they felt like they came out of nowhere. On what I would call a major road. Just popped up there, they came. And they got there. Yeah, I'd still think of, you know, I'm still thinking about these American movies, the ones that were proper American. I guess anything with John Wayne in it is American, isn't it? Oh, look what we got here. If this is a sightseeing thing, I'm not doing it because it's the middle of the night. What are we going to see? It's a V. Big V. I don't know what V is for. Viewing point. Yeah, of course I have. Historic. Avid historian is the thing pinged up there. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's the middle of the night. There's no point doing that when it's the middle of the night. Middle of the night. Who the heck's going to do that? Right, I'm going to come over now. You're not going to see anything, are you? You'd think it would... I don't know. I don't think you'd highlight it and do it the best possible time. Uh-oh. What is going on? I want to go that way. Shut up! I don't know if I can squeeze past that there, though. That car up there looks mighty close. Our police car looks mighty close to the edge of it. I don't know if I can get past that. Yeah, I know. I think we're stuck. I think we're gonna have to take the long way around. That's not good. I hope it's not a long way around. It is. It's a long way around. It's added an hour to the journey. Oh well, give it a go. Here we go. It looks like we loop around fairly quickly, though. Roadworks ahead. That's a bad start. Okay, I'm going to come over when I get a chance. Exit right. I've got exit right anyway. Not doing well here. Lots of roadworks. Oh, it's actually part of the game. Look, it's roadworks. It's meant to be there. All right, fair enough. I can live with that. Then turn left, says American Sky. And turn left again. And then down this way. Back onto the main road. Let's do it. Nice solid Mack truck here. You know what you're doing with a nice solid Mack truck. Automatic drive. Oh, it says D9 in the dashboard below, which is also the same, I think, as the A11 in my dash. So it says D11 now. So drive 11. So 11 gears. My actual automatic, because I drive an automatic car. I have an automatic van too, because I'm too lazy to want to use another foot. My automatic car has 8 forward gears. My van's only got 5. It's very weird. It's very lowly geared as well. My van. It might be particularly fast. Technically, no, not fast. It's quite powerful, but it's very lowly geared. So you're not gonna win any competitions. But if you want to carry a heavy load, not a problem at all. Okay, 73 miles to go. 71 miles per hour at the moment. Gonna need to get a bit more speed and really just sort of hammer it now. Through the night sky. 4 a.m. There's our little junction there that we couldn't get past earlier.
Go straight on.
So there's a crossroads coming up. Oh, sugar. Jeez. I was flying there. I feel like I'm flying. I'm not on the road. Not in control. Just completely lost it. Smashing it through the countryside. What a tour. Or what a tour guide I am. Probably the worst. Really tired now. Really, really tired doing this. Falling asleep at the wheel. Quite literally. Fatigue is kicking in real life as well as on the game. Don't know what the longest I've ever done where it came to driving it was. I mean I've done a couple of 5 hours and a couple of 5 hours there and 5 hours back again. That's hard work. That's a lot of work. I do envy people who put in the time and just drive all the time, because it is hard work. It's not. It's you got your concentration has to be there the whole time. I was watching one of these sort of videos of clips of police stopping people, and one of them was the members of the public had called up to say that this truck had been swerving across the road, swerving around, and they finally caught up with the chap. And he'd been drinking the night before and he was still intoxicated. It was double the legal limit for the UK. Unbelievable, really. That's kind of deadly, though, isn't it? He'd been driving he lost his licence for 2 years, and was arrested for a number of other things as well. But yeah, he was driving while intoxicated. I mean, properly intoxicated. But that kind of weight and that kind of, with the load on the back as well. What a lot of damage he could have done if he'd hit anything. But the same member of the public had phoned the police and sort of said, this guy's swerving all over the road. I'll be honest, I did the same thing with somebody recently. I saw a gentleman physically walking down the hard shoulder onto the motorway. So he walked down the off-ramp that I was coming up. I was coming up the off-ramp and he was walking down onto the motorway. And I phoned the police because, to be fair, he shouldn't be walking on the motorway. It's not legal for a start off. So I called. Oh, it's not this one. Yeah, so I called and they went. They obviously we're going to go look for him, go down the motorway and find out where he was, because that's not. Oh wow, pizza as well now. I'm starving. Pizza house. Everywhere I go in this there's food everywhere. I really am tired. It's Walbert again. Everything goes to Walbert. Bow, 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 bow. Delivery. Where are we delivering to? Let's press the button. I thought I'd actually be okay with this episode lengthwise, but I'm obviously so much tireder than I think I am. Let's do this. It's round here. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for listening to my rubbish. If you've got some suggestions for rubbishy things I can do, that I'm cool with that too. I wonder if I can turn this round and then swap it round at the bottom here. There's enough space in here to whirl it round. Yeah, probably is. Oh, there's a lot of space. Oh, there's a man hiding in the cardboard. That's somebody getting out doing some work, isn't it? Trucks around. Well, it's kind of cheap, this one. Well, not cheap, but hey, use all of the space that's at your disposal. That was one of the first things that Mark Middleton told me. Him and Bobster, my original gurus. Added Hatman as well. A few other people, actually. Some have disappeared or are not commenting anymore, but that's a shame. But there was one who was commenting on my steering. I remember that. And there was somebody who was out there who said they'd got a trillion euros. That's a lot of euros, isn't it? It's a million, isn't it? Or it's a billion. Depends on how many euros we're talking about here, but a trillion euros basically. So a million, 1,000 million. It's a lot of euros anyway. Lovely, perfect bit of parking. Happy with that. Perfect way to do it. Just spin round, cheat the whole thing. Parking challenge. You're up to 12 of 20, and we'll get achievement when we do that. Almost next level. Right, let's find somewhere to park and rest for the night. Let's find a rest stop nearby. Oh, of course, I'm going to have to go out here. Looks like there's some bits and pieces here to look at as we go out anyway. 5 miles away, 17 minutes. Let's do it. Let's get parked. Let's get gone. The sun is coming up now, of course. 5 a.m. Beautiful. Oh, my 80s style Americanism music going on. Now we're on to... oh, what's this? Barbers and Uncle Victor's Bistro. I'm so hungry. This game makes me so hungry. I kind of like modern day barbers. I had my hair cut recently, and I kind of like the modern style of it. You know, with these trendy sort of barber shops. When it was barbers in the UK, for me originally, what was a man with a cutthroat razor, but nowadays, much more trendy than they used to be. Sun is rising over my shoulder as I trundle down the road. Look at this. That is superb. Gotta come to a halt here. That's a long bit to be crossing over. Wouldn't fancy doing that crosswalk. I'm assuming that's a crosswalk. Four miles, 13 minutes. Not far at all. Just down the road. Get a lovely night's sleep. Personally feel I need one as well. What is that? That's a cool looking car. It's funny, I think I've said before in the videos that I'm not really, what's another food place? It looks like a chicken place. But I've never been a big, oh look at this, coffee break. Oh, I love coffee. But I've never been look at that. What's that? Dream Burgers? Seriously, stop showing me the food. I love it. You know, I've never been a big vehicle or car lover or whatever else it is. I mean, I've never really. I mean, I know I can see a pretty car when I see a pretty car, but I've never really been a big sort of lover of the automobile in that sense. There was a sheep on the side of the road. I'm pretty convinced there. It's another one of these. I'm assuming this is another sightseeing point here. It's maybe bright enough now to do this one. What's that? It's another sheep.
Go straight
There's a Scottish town that has sheep all over it, like sort of I don't know how you want to call it, enhanced sheep. Where is this point? It's a bit further along. I'm tempted to do it now that we're here. There's another sheep. Watch this car. Overtaking me. Oh. Oh! Secret road, people! I've discovered one, finally!
Go straight on.
I have discovered a secret road. And I am delighted. Look, it's here. There is a secret through road, look! Oh my god! I finally found one. Apart from the fact I'm going to have to mount the curb to go around it. But I found one! It's hardly worth writing home about, but I have found one.
Go straight on.
I was trying to find this blooming point, though. I found a secret through road. Is it in there? Hang on, where is it? It's in blooming there. Trying to find you. Right, got you. Press the engine. Let's do the button and have a look. Activate the waypoint. Big country views. Perfect way. Next to the coffee place. Is it coffee? I think it's coffee. San Angelo. With the sheep. They obviously do a lot of sheep herding. Oh, there's the sun coming up. Perfection. There's loads of sheep. Loads of parks with sheep in. Sheepages. Look at that. Wow. River coming through the bottom of it. Oh, I like this. Centre. Visitor centre. I wonder what that's for. What is it for? Did it tell me? The beginning. I don't remember what it said. Visitor centre. American owned. Swinging past me there as I'm in the bottom. Right, I'm going to sneak through the car park. Come out the other side. Like this. Terrible. Terrible behaviour by me. I'm trying to get to my place to sleep before it goes red and I'm crashing into something. That was cool though, wasn't it? I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty cool. Got sheep and everything. I assume that that's what they do. That the sheep is a big thing in this town. That's a chicken place, definitely. Is that chicken? They're like drumsticks, aren't they? That's chicken. Oh, I'm obsessed by the food. Smoking hot. There's food blooming everywhere.
Turn right.
No, I think that's meant to be a Tesla. Electric car. I think I can park over here. Let's park over there beside these guys. Let's just dump it in here. I'm not going to dump it that badly, but I am going to dump it like that. Smoking hot. Let's press the enter key and let's have a little sleep. Don't rest too long though. Don't waste most of the day. Wow, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Perfection. Lovely. Smoking hot. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Proper rest stop again as well. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.